This is Lockpicker 1969 and welcome to my channel. And today I thought I would talk a little bit about a lock system that I absolutely love. The ABIS Series 2, the 83 series of their locks have some really cool abilities to really make for a decent padlock picking system that allows you to basically experience all kinds of different cores in a padlock. So let me kind of explain a little bit. If you've ever purchased an 83 series lock, let's say from eBay or whatever, and you get it, yay, cool, I got this neat rock patented ABIS, 8355 series 2 padlock, and you get in it and there's no bidding on the key. Well, nice big shackle pop on the sucker, but now you got to go to a locksmith, or you got to cut this key yourself, and you've got to pin this cylinder up. Okay, but what else might we be able to do here? Because if you run into this with other locks, this is an 83 AL45 Series 2. Again, no bidding on this key, but that's all right. Go to this one. Same thing here. This is an 8345 Series 2. And essentially, all of them have the no bidding on the key. This one does have bidding, and it's nasty bidding. But this is another 8345 Series 2, just like this one. It's just that the core is different for each of these. Now, what I'm getting at here is you can purchase these different cores that will go into any one of these lock bodies, as long as it's an 83 series. Like this is a Schlage CK keyway. This is an Everest C145 here. This is a Yale Para there. This is a Russwin D1 D4 right there. And this is an ABIS 888. So anyways, what I'm getting at is, if I want to, it's really a simple matter of simply removing the screw in the padlock. Taking this core out that you're not using, and putting in one of these other ones that I have here. So we'll put this one in instead, and the screw just came out. Put the screw back in. Then you can simply, it's now using this key and this cylinder. Nice clicks on these. That's one of the rewarding parts of these 83s. They all have a nice shackle pop when you get them open. But you can literally take any one of these different cylinders. These are all, I purchased these all on, these were all purchased on eBay. You simply look for the Series 2 and the 83 series keywords to really find them. Just be careful, because a lot of them are this here, this Schlage CK. This particular one is sold a lot on eBay. It's more difficult to find some of these other ones, but you can find them. And what's more important here is what you yourself can do. So you can purchase these types of little conversion kits here, and you can actually convert kick cylinders from other locks to work in these locking these lock bodies. So I'm going to take this one back out again. Put that back in its bag. Now, what I did was I went out and searched for 5 and 6 pinners that were long enough that would work with this adapter here. So I've already like taken, for example, just a plain old Schlage, and I've converted it so that all I have to do essentially is take this cylinder here. I've changed out the end. I can essentially then put this adapter on here, and it will go in, and I can now use this lock with this. So I don't have it screwed in, but you can see for yourself it works in there just fine with that mechanism. So put this away. Now that's just a Schlage. What about something more interesting? So I have this Aero ASA Abloy security kick cylinder that has also been modified so that it can go into this lock. Okay, cool. But let's get into something a little more interesting. How about, what about dimple locks? Okay, so I've got a multi-lock high security interactive kick cylinder here. It has the adapter on it. It's been fit for this. All I have to do is insert this into the lock, and it, oops. I gotta get it lined up, unfortunately. Let's see here. There we go. And it will open in this lock. So that one works in there. This is the, like I said, this is the multi-lock high security interactive kick. I just purchased a kick version of this on eBay. You can order, for example, from like UHS Hardware. This is a Canard high security cylinder. It's a dimple lock. It's in the kick cylinder format. I simply took this, did the conversion here to put the different end on and put this adapter on. It will go right into, with a little bit of work. And this one's a little tighter. I think this one fits one of my other lock bodies better. So let's give that a try real quick. Open this back up. Let's use this one instead. I think this is the one that I fit it for. Goes right up in there. And as you can see, there we go. Anyway, take that out. You can convert any kick, almost any kick, that's the right length. That's kind of part of the thing, figuring it out. I also took a DeGard high security cylinder, did the same thing, made one out of it that goes in here or in here without too much of a, you have to essentially on these, what I had to do in some cases was take, well, I didn't with this one was fine just as is, but on the previous one I had to shave down the top a little bit to get it to fit more smoothly into the lock body. But this one is probably just fine, so I'll pop that in. Take a key out for it. So this is a DeGuard high security dimple lock. And there you go. Oops. I don't have the screw that's securing the thing in, but you get the idea. Now, I think I misaligned it here real quick. Clean this up. There we go. Everything wants to be difficult for me today. All right. Let's tighten that in there. And there you go. And let's see, last but not least, I'm going to put this aside for a moment. I did one of these ASSA ABLOY Max Plus Restricted, so that fits in there too. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take this out. Set that off to the side. I'll take it. Go. And this is ASSA ABLOY Max Plus Restricted. We'll put that in there. And the screw just fell out on the floor. Good thing I saw where that went. Now, in this ABUS is a ASSA ABLOY Max Plus, and with those wonderful looking keys, there you go, in the form of a padlock. So I guess my point is, and the reason I love this system so much is, let's say you're going on a trip and you want to bring some stuff to pick with you, but you don't want to tag along a whole bunch of different locks. And maybe, because I've heard comments of people saying, "Well, just take like the Sparrow's revolver and have 4 locks or whatever." No, I want some real locks that I can work with and pick and have some fun with while I'm out on vacation or whatever, and I'm taking a break and relaxing. I can take one lock body with me and as many of these different cores as I want, and literally have that many locks on me without having to lug around heavy locks. That's the way I view it. I guess everybody has their particular view on it, but these kits, I'll put a link on where you can get these, that you can do conversions on. Just remember, they do provide you with a lot of hardware in here to convert the tail piece to interact with the locking mechanism to get the shackle open. You might have to do a little bit of sanding or filing in some cases to make the kick cylinder fit properly with the adapter, but other than that, these work great. I've like I showed you, I've converted several kick cylinders already for use with this whole locking mechanism. Anyways, hopefully that all this information was helpful to somebody. Hopefully maybe you now appreciate the Series 83 and the Series 2 series like I do, and see the potential of it to do all kinds of really cool stuff. So anyways, with that, thank you for watching.